Hello, Medicare Advantage Risk Adjustment operators, innovators, and learners. Welcome to another learning episode with the Hills Academy Risk Adjustment Made Easy, the Medicare Advantage kind. This is October, happy new month, and that means we are starting a new series. If today is your first time joining us, we want to say welcome. If you are a seasoned learner here at the Hills Academy, we also want to say welcome and thank you for joining us once again. If you have not done so, I will entreat you to subscribe, to like, to share, and to reach out because we always like to hear from you all in terms of what you want to learn and how these series have been helpful to you. I am your host tutor, Dr. Prince Bewa. This month, we have something very exciting. We are digging into the supplemental benefits service codes that CMS published earlier this year that health plans are responsible for submitting to the Encounter data system. Earlier this year in February, CMS published the HPMS Memo here with the title Submission of Supplemental Benefits Data on Medicare Advantage Encounter Data Records. And this HPMS memo informed health plans, Medicare Advantage health plans, that CMS had intention to collect supplemental benefits data. So it's given the importance and increased interest in supplemental benefits, CMS has invested in a new initiative to collect additional information on the use and the value of supplemental benefits in Medicare Advantage. In August 24th, CMS published another memo, a follow up memo, informing plans that the submission of supplemental benefits data on Medicare Advantage Encounter data records, dental services submission instructions, and other supplemental service updates. And the purpose for this memo was to inform Medicare Advantage organizations and demonstration projects that the EDS, the Encounter Data System, was ready to begin collecting supplemental dental services on X12 A37D format. It also addressed some changes on supplemental benefits category codes. So this month we'll be taking the published supplemental benefits codes, look into them, understand what they are, and see how best we can categorize them so that it can be easy to be consumed. And this week we'll be taking our first category. But before we do that, let's go through some methodologies on what we are doing. We took the published supplemental benefits codes, which are over 90 different codes, and we categorized the codes based on their leading numbers. So the leading number of 1, 2, 3, 4. So we categorized them based on the leading numbers. And then we further grouped the leading numbers into themes based on the code descriptions. And we sorted them based on the number of codes within each leading number. So leading number 1, based on the number of codes that are already in there, we sorted them descending. And finally, for this month and the next, we'll be looking at the leading numbers with the highest number of codes and how we can regroup them to help them make sense and make it easier for you to look at them. So today we'll be looking at the first grouping of the leading numbers that has the highest supplemental benefits codes. The first leading number with the highest supplemental benefit codes is leading number 14. And within the leading number 14, it has 28 different codes. In that 28 different codes, these codes can be categorized, at least from my work and looking at them, are categorized into preventative health services, which included some codes such as annual physical exam and health education. There are codes that pertains to fitness and wellness, for example, physical fitness and memory fitness. There are codes that goes into enhanced disease management. There is remote access and monitoring codes, which involves telemonitoring services and access to remote technologies. There is counseling and mental health codes, which, for example, has the counseling services. There is home and personal safety codes. For example, the personal emergency response system. There's nutrition therapy codes that you will also find in them. And there's post-acute and recovery care codes. For example, codes pertaining to readmission prevention. And there are therapeutic and alternative service codes For example, therapeutic massage. And finally, there are caregiver and support services codes. For example, support for caregiver enrollees in respite care. So these are the various categories as I looked at these 28 codes and tried to group them into some simple high level themes that can capture these supplemental service benefits that MA organizations offer and are responsible for submitting data to CMS Encounter Data System, which this first series of this month's episode will focus on helping you understand. I hope this was very helpful to you. For more resources, you can visit the Hills Academy website at www.thehillsacademy.com/resources to download our free published resources on our website. And also, if you have not signed up for our signature gift yet, you can download your free copy. It is From Chaos to Clarity, the Essential Medicare Advantage Risk Adjustment Data Sources Comparison Cheat Sheet that compares the various data sources for Medicare Advantage easily for you. And you can download our free copy on the website. Thank you for joining us today. Please don't forget to subscribe, to share, to like, and to reach out if you have any subsequent question. Otherwise, I will see you next week as we look at the second supplemental benefit category codes that has the highest number of codes. Catch you then. Bye for now.